Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. Goa detected its first Omicron virus case with 8-year-old boy who had travelled to the coastal state from the UK testing positive for the virus. Here's more.
Health Minister Vishwajit Rane confirming the news said that the 8-year-old boy who travelled from UK on December 17, 2021 is confirmed to be positive for Omicron as tested at National Institute of Virology, Pune. Goa detected its first case of Omicron virus with an 8-year-old boy who travelled to the coastal state from the UK, testing positive for the virus. Here's more. Goa's Health Minister Vishwajit Rane confirming the news said that the 8-year-old boy who travelled from UK on December 17, 2021 is confirmed to be positive for Omicron as tested at the National Institute of Virology in Pune. This is the first case of Omicron in the coastal state, which is currently hosting a series of New Year parties. Rane said that the government will take steps as per the protocol of the Government of India and stringent measures required will be taken by the state government. Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has already asked the tourism stakeholders to stay alert to ensure that there is no spread of the virus during the festivities.
Former Congress MLA and present TMC leader Alash Reginaldo Lorenzo said that the Congress party has no future in the state for the coming assembly elections. He also said Congress has failed Goa in most grieving times. Reginaldo also said that the ones who have resorted to name-calling and humiliating my firm political step and even attacked my identity are the same people who constrain my attempts to take decisive steps as the working president of their regime.
Fulfilling the aspirations of my people, the work of my people, that was very important, which from time and again we have been doing. Every time we have been taking up issues in the assembly, nothing happens more than that. We have our own people not supporting in the assembly. Every time we have work, we have a problem. So I have taken a decision, we have taken a very good decision, and a party which has the fire, which has the intent, a party which is ready to fight the BJP on the streets, have got the infrastructure, have got the know-how, have got surveys, have got so many things which will 2022. That's my case at this.
But Congress leaders said that you were not sincere with the party.
It took them so long. It took them so long. When 10 fellows left, when 3 fellows resigned before that.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. It took them so long to tell them this is what they were doing. This is what they were doing inside the party, tarnishing my image inside the party only. And it continues. So they are just trying to tarnish my image, that's all. These people are just trying to tarnish my image, they have nothing else to say against me. So that is the whole, mechanism what they are using. Now instead of using that mechanism to reach to power, I think they should do that.
These positions were not given to you.
Sorry?
These positions what are?
Only on paper.
Only on paper.
Nothing more than that.
But by
there were 5 meetings were held with the MGP.
Mr.
A lot of parties had meetings with the... But I was...
By your own confession, you just admitted that they allowed you to do everything you wanted to do for your constituency. So where was the frustration?
Who?
You just told us that you did a whole lot of things.
I did on my own. I did everything on my own. I spent my own personal money.
But nobody stopped you.
For the last 15 years, no one... I did everything. I did all work in my constituency. On my without anybody's help.
I went to support the Parrikar-led BJP government in 2017, even when Congress had 17 elected members and BJP with 13 is because the Congress could not even decide the leader of the House within 24 hours, says MGP Supremo and MLA Sudhin Davlikar in Herald TV's Goa Wants to Know show. Sudhin also said that MGP wanted to support the Congress government, but they themselves were not sure.
Alliance partner teachers, we have supported for forming the coalition government. There was no pre-poll alliance.
Then your MLAs were taken away.
That is later on. Before that they ditched me and then MLAs have taken away. This is the way of functioning of BJP.
But then if you are getting jolted and rejected again and again, what made you go back to them again and again?
No, there was no other parties than BJP to have a good administration. That was the problem. Because of Parrikar, there was an administration. Now with this CM, there is no administration at all. But because of Parrikar, there was an administration. And in Congress, there was all were chief ministers. All leaders, senior leaders were working like a chief minister. And that is what I was looking in the cabinet. That is what I am discussing in the cabinet. But nobody was bothered, nobody was ready to hear. This is the way what is happening in. I will give you one example. Now 17, Congress was 17 numbers in 17 elections.
Yes.
BJP was 13. 3 of mine, 3 of Goa.
I'll ask you a specific question on that. Before that's my question. My question to you is that in 2017, after your bad experience of 2012 and what happened after that, what was shocking is that in 2017,
Correct.
you went back to prop up the Manohar Parrikar government. Now,
Correct.
if you've been ditched so far, it is really surprising that the NDP decided to prop up Manohar Parrikar when the Congress had a clear majority.
Correct.
So
Absolutely correct.
What is the story?
This is only because the Congress could not decide their leader of the house. When any party after getting 17 could not decide leader of the house for 24 hours, what other party will support them?
No,
This is one
Are
thing.
you saying that the MGP was committed to giving support to the Congress?
Of course, when Pratap Singh Rawji Rani came to me, I told, you decide your leader, I will support. Take 2 independents and 1 Churchill Anema. With this, our figure will be 6.
When did this discussion happen?
This on the same day of results.
Okay.
After polling
So
is
you are
over.
saying that on the same day of
Results around 6 o'clock.
Pratap Singh Rane met you at your
At my residence, I told. Then our Digambar Kamath came to me.
Okay.
To him also I told same thing. You decide your leader, come to me. But these people, Congress High Command and Congress could not decide the leader till next day also. Till next day evening 8 o'clock, they decided the leader by putting a ballot.
Right. So when did BJP approach you?
Yeah.
As
In
you
which-
say,
okay.
as you say, chronology samjhiye.
Yeah.
Amit Shah always
Yeah,
says.
correct.
So chronology is Pratap Singh Rane met you at 6 p.m. on the day of the results.
Yeah.
Digambar Kamath also met you
Met me.
around that time.
Prior to that, Gadkari called me at 4 p.m.
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Then I told you, please call me at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then I told him on that day after calling, when this could not happen, 7 p.m. you start, I told. From Delhi to come to Goa to form the government.
Now let's take a short break. Welcome back. Despite charters coming, the tourist season in Goa does not look promising and encouraging. Not sure when stronger SOPs could be introduced by the Government of India. Domestic season was great but could go on decline with night curfew introduced in many states, says former TTAG President Savio Mezas.
Initially we were very happy that the charters were starting, but they don't look promising. Because the situation is very fluid. Nobody knows when government will introduce stronger SOPs. We don't know when flights will be cancelled. As it is for New Year, lots of flights, international flights have been cancelled. So it doesn't look very exciting. Now we just have to wait and watch and hope the 4th wave does not affect the business.
There is an advisory issued by the government asking the foreign tourists to go for mandatory RT-PCR.
Yes, Yes, but then at the same time also, it becomes very inconvenient also for the travelers, and especially the people when they're coming in big numbers. They have to stand in long queues for RT-PCR, wait for their result. It's not a happy start to your holidays.
So, what changes should be done to streamline things?
Well, nothing can be done right now. Nothing can be done right now because you don't know. Like for example, today Europe, the situation is bad in Europe. We don't know what's going to happen in India. We don't know what's now. The only charters are coming from Russia. I mean, not from Russia, from Kazakhstan. But we don't know what is going to be the situation in Kazakhstan in a few days' time. No, the domestic season is doing very well. I would say the domestic season has been excellent. Now we have to see, but also cancellations are gradually coming in. There's about 3 to 5% cancellations coming in these days. So nobody knows what's going to be the position in the next few months. Today Maharashtra government has declared curfew, night curfew, and then they may introduce day curfew. Delhi also has come out with strong measures. So nobody knows. And our source market is mostly Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad.
Villagers of Shell Melauli area restarted their agitation on Monday to fight for their demand after a 4-day strike last week. The government had filed criminal cases against 40 protesters who have demanded immediate withdrawal of the charges and reclamation of the land in the name of IIT. Here, the protesters also demanded that detailed information be made available in the Panchayat office. Locals said that the agitation will continue till the villagers get the required information and the government withdraws the criminal charges against them.
Guleli Panchayat! Murdabad! Guleli Panchayat! Murdabad!
Sorchana re sorchana! Sorchana! Sorchana re sorchana!
आयचो आमकां 5 दीस जाले आमी सगळे लोक येवन हांगा बसता पंचायती कडेन. आज सुद्दां हे पंचायतीन पिवन एकलो ना, सेक्रेटरी ना, कोणूच हांगा म्हणटा तो 5 मेंबर एकूय ना. काल आमी उठलेले भिडवोय न्हिदला, पंचायत डायरेक्टरूय न्हिदला. जाल्यार आमी आतां रिक्वेस्ट करता, पंचायत मिनिस्टराक आमी रिक्वेस्ट करता की तेंच्यांनी तरी हेतून लक्ष घालचें आनी आमकां कितें तो योग्य न्याय दिवचो. आनी हे अशे जे दांड्यो मारता तेंचेर म्हणटा ती पंचायत मिनिस्टरान कारवाई करूंक जायी. हे सेक्रेटरी फाटी त्या 19 तारखेक जो हांगा फटींगपणां करून गेल्लो त्या सेक्रेटरीचेय तेंच्यांनी एक्शन घेवची हे आमी पंचायत मिनिस्टराक रिक्वेस्ट करता.
प्रमोद सावंत आणि बरोबर विश्वजीत राणे आणि त्यांचे कोण सगळे साथी मेंबर आसा हे बीजेपी सरकाराचे तांकां सगळ्यांक सांगूंक सोदता एकूच दीस तुमच्या घरातल्या बायलांक आवयक सगळ्यांक रस्त्यार बसून पळयात कळटले तेन्ना कितलो त्रास जाता तो. आमकां सगळ्यांक त्रास जाला.
कितलो वगत तुमी अशें बसलेले आतां?
आमकां जेदा म्हटल्यार न्याय मेळना. फाटले 2 वर्सां काडली आमी अशी लायफ आमची उडोवंक आमी रेडी आसा, पूण आमकां न्याय जाय. ह्या सरकाराक आनी पुराय गोंयच्या लोकांक सांगूंक सोदता की न्याय हो मेळटलोच. सत्याक मातसो टायम वता खंय, सत्य हे सदांच जैत जातले.
Maya locals upset with the authorities for keeping the gate closed of the Maya Lake. Speaking to media, local vendors said that in the name of development, the government has kept the Maya Lake old entrance gate locked, due to which the vendors are struggling to earn, especially during this tourist season. Vendors demanded to open the old entrance gate as early as possible.
म्हाका आतां 30 वर्सां जालीं हांगा आसा. काम म्हाजें स्वताचें हांवूच काम करता आनी हांवूच हें करता. आनी आतां आमकां 5 लोक आमी घरांतलीं वावुरतालीं. आतां एकटें हांव करता हांगा. किनेच नासता, गिरायक ना. लोक येता आनी वयता. आमी कोणाक करून दवरतलीं? आतां 7-8 शॉपां आहा, तिका घोवना, ते दुसरे बायलेक घोवना. आं आनी आमी जाता थंय करता न्हू आमचें. तुमचे कडेन आमी कितेंच मागना. आमी कितें आहा तें आमच्या कश्टांनी करता. आमची गेट खंयची एक ओपन करपाची, येवपाक जाल्यार वचपाक.
गेटी ओपन आसताल्यो?
हय ओपन. हांगा सगळें पार्किंग बिर्किंग हांगा धाडलें. आमकां कितें हांगा तुमी दवरा, पार्किंग वयर करा नाल्यार थंय दवरा, हांगा हाडा.
म्हाका कितें दिसता सरकार म्हणटा आपूण डेव्हलपमेंट करता.
डेव्हलपमेंट केला तो तेंच्या फायद्याचो, आमच्या फायद्याचो न्हू. आमच्या फायद्याक कितेंच करूंक ना. तेंचो फायदो. आमकां फायदो केला जाल्यार दाखोवंक दिवंक जाय न्हू.
वयल्यान तुमच्या पोटार मारला अशें तुमी?
आमच्या पोटार मारला जाल्यार बाहेर जालें न्हू. आख्खो दीसभर आमी हांगा तळमळटा, एका पळयता, गजाली सांगता आनी कितें करतलीं? तितलें तरी जावंक जाय न्हू. बरें हांगा कोण कामाक दवरतले जाल्यार खंय दवरतले कोणूच ना.
प्रोजेक्ट सुरू जावच्या पयलीं की ही गेट आमकां जाय ओपन त्या प्रमाणे तेंचे प्रोजेक्ट केल्या आनी वयरून गेट केल्या. ही गेट ओपनिंग केल्या उपरांत ही गेट आमची बंद केली मेन. आमकां आतां खबर जाल्ल्या 10-15 गाडया आमकां गिरायक जायना. आनी हें आमकां सांगलें की हें दुरीक जें बांदलां तें आनीक 2 मिटर भितर दुरीक बांदतले म्हूण सांगलें. तें बी तेंच्यानी आतां मोडून त्याच जाग्यार दुरीक बांदलां. कळ्ळें. हें दुरीक आसा तें हें कंप्लीट वयर सुद्दां 2 मेरेन भितर आसा दुरीक तें सुद्दां तेंच्यांनी थंयच बांदलेलें आहा. आनी पार्किंग वयर केलें बरें. आमचो डिमांड आसलें की वयर पार्किंग करपाची हांगासर गेट जायी आसली वयर पार्किंग करून डायरेक्ट हांगासर लोक हे सायडीन चलोन येवपाक शकता अशें आमचें प्लॅनिंग आसलें. पूण तेंच्यांनी आपणाक जाय तशेंच केलां.
Now let's take a short break. Welcome back. Stating that the South Goa Planning and Development Authority (SGPDA) failed to compile with the directions of the High Court with regard to appointing a person to collect fees at the wholesale fish market, Marga Wholesale Fish Traders Association on Monday took a morcha against the authorities and made their stand clear that they will not pay any fees to the present SOPO collector, and hence there are possibilities of law and order problems in the market.
We will be doing it shortly. We already got NIT approval from PW, and it will be shortly. आम्ही फक्त कितें आशिल्लें मातशें जस्ट बिकॉज आमचे कडेन हांगसरली बाकी सिस्टम गव्हर्मेंटांतली हितूंतल्यान आमकां बाकीचे टायम अप्रुवल मेळूं जाय. हांगसर पयलीं म्हटल्यार इंजिनियरूच नाशिल्लो कळ्ळें कितें हांगा इंजिनियर हांगसर तुका हें नाशिल्लें. सो त्या खातीर आय मेड रिक्वेस्ट टू दीस कोणाक PWD वाल्यांक सांगलें की आमकां अशी आमची इमर्जन्सी आसा त्या खातीर आमकां ते इंजिनियर्साची बी आनी आफ्टर ते म्हणजे हांवें रिक्वेस्ट करून हांवें पयलीं NGPDAकूय हांवें रिक्वेस्ट केल्लो कित्याक आमचे कडेन हांगसर NGPDAचे मागीर ताजो मनीस NGPDAचो आमी वी वर इन कन्सेन्सस बट बिकॉज ऑफ द न्यू सिस्टम्स ते 2 बीट सिस्टम म्हणून जे कितें आसा सो त्या खातीर इट्स इंजिनियरींग पार्ट म्हणटात तसो कळ्ळें न्ही. सो त्या खातीर आमकां थोडोसो टायम दिवचो.
तांचो डिमांड कितें आसा सर आतां
कोणाचे
होलसेल फिश ट्रेडर्स आसा तांचो
आय डोंट नो दे डोंट वॉन्ट आतां कोणाक की बाकी आनी त्या कोर्ट ऑर्डरीचे प्रमाणे तांकां जर हें आसा त्या प्रमाणे वी शूड नॉट हें कंटिन्यू करूं जायना अशें बी म्हणून कोर्टान ऑर्डर तशें मेन्शन केलां.
PDN मेंबर सेक्रेटरीक मेळपा आयिल्लें. एज पर हायकोर्ट ऑर्डर 27 तारीख पर्यंत जे PDN इल्लिगली कोणाक अपॉयंट केल्लो आशिल्लो पयशे कलेक्शन करपाक तेजी डेडलायन आज आशिल्ली. फाल्यांच्यान जो आज पर्यंत तो पयशे कलेक्शन करतालो तो PDN कोणाक अपॉयंट केल्लो ताका फाल्यांच्यान मार्केटान पयशे कलेक्शन करपाक रायट ना. PDA डायरेक्ट आपल्याचे ऑफिसरां दवरून कलेक्शन करपाक शकता. आमी दितले ताका एज पर हायकोर्ट ऑर्डर. आमी क्लियरली मेंबर सेक्रेटरी सांगला तुमी एक्झिस्टींग कोण तो कलेक्शन करता तो मनीस फाल्यां कलेक्शन करपाक येत जाल्यार आमी ताका पयशे दिवचे ना. आनी थंय कितें तरी भासाभास जाली लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रॉब्लेम जाले हेजी जबाबदारी आख्खी PDA घेवपाक जाय. आमी पयलींच ताका वॉर्न करपा येला.
Locals from Shelpe, Duler, Mapsa came out and raised their voices over the overflowing septic water waste in the open. Locals allege that they made several complaints to the authorities, but nothing has been done till date. Watch.
दिल्ली आसा 5 वर्सां जाली अजून येता तुम्ही पळोवंक शकता कशें आहा ते लोकांक सायडीच्या लोकांक विंडो सुद्दां ओपन करूंक मेळना कित्याक ते सेप्टिकाचें उदीक फाल्यां कोण कितें जाय कितें कोणी सीक जावं शकता हिंगासर. आनी आतां इनवर्ट केलें सगळें लेटर आहा आमचे कडेन. हांव इतलेंच मागता की मुन्सिपालिटीन येवन हे कितें करपाचें आनी नाल्यार बिल्डींग तरी सील करपाची हेंची कित्याक हेंकां काय पडलेलें ना. हेंकां येयल्ले फाटी हेंकां मिटींग जाली सगळें सांगलें हेंकां हे कोण आयकना. हेंकां सगल्यांक लेटर पासून येयल्ले आहा पूण हेणें लेटर कोणाचें एक्सेप्ट करूंक ना.
कोण धाडलें लेटर
हिंगा हेल्थासून लेटर येयल्ले आहा मुन्सिपालिटीसून येयल्ला हे एक्सेप्ट करिना. आतां कितें जाता खबर ना. मुन्सिपालिटी येता पळयता आनी वयता हेल्थ येता पळयता वयता कोण एक्शन घेना. आमकां कोण येता केन्ना हे जातलें म्हणून.
हे खंय पडटा
हां हे शेळपे पडटा शेळपे कूल व्हॅली लेन 3 आमचे शेळपे झरी कडेन म्हणटा लेन 3 पडटा कूल व्हॅली.
वॉर्ड नंबर 2
हो.
कावन्सिलर
आमचो वायस चेअरपर्सन आहा तेणी सांगलें हेल्प करता म्हणून
तरी हे बिल्डिंगेचे लोक फुडें सरना कसले करपाक.
गाणीचे रावंक जायना, कितले मच्छर आमकां खाता, आमच्यान रावंक जायना. आमी कितें करपाचें, हूंय वचपाचें आमी. तुमी तरी वाट दाखय आमकां वचपाक, आमी वयता सोडून.
तुम्ही कंप्लेंट कोणाक दिली?
आनी कंप्लेन आमी दिले, म्युन्सिपालिटी दिले, सगळ्यांक दिले, पूण कोण खबर करिना. जाल्यार कितें करपाचें, तुमी सांगपाचें, आमी कशें रावपाचें. कितलीं मच्छरां येता जाणें. डेंगू जावन मरपाचीं आहा आमी, आनी सांगूंक जायना केन्ना मरप.
आता हे वास आमी घेवपाचे, कोरोना बिरोना सगळे येयले, 2 वर्सां घरा भरले आमी. आता हे परत हेंच्या खातीर आमकां सिकनस येता न्हू, जळारी आहा, डेंग्यू मलेरिया जाता, भुरगे आहा, आमचे भुरगे आहा हांगा खेळटात, हेंचे बिल्डिंगेचे भुरगे खेळटा, हेंकां पडलेले ना. हांव हेंच मागता की आमकां कोणाक येना आमचे. मात कितें आहा, आपूण जे घाण करता ते आपणाक क्लीन करूंक जाय, दुसऱ्या लोकांक त्रास करूंक जायना. हेंच हांव मागता म्युन्सिपालिटी कडेन मातशें कितें येवन आमचे हेंचेर एक्शन घेवचें. हेल्थाक बीन कितें म्हणटा? हेल्थाक आमी लेटर दिलेलें आहा, तांकां आयलेलें आहा लेटर, मात तेंच्यांनी कांय एक्शन घेवंक ना अजुनी. आमी कितें आहा ते लिगली करतात, कोणाक आमी उलोवपाक वचना. मिटिंगे जाली, सगळे एक्सेप्ट करता की तेंचोच घाण म्हणून, मात क्लीन करून करना.
Story by Prakash Gadekar for Herald TV.
Thus the season to be jolly. Today in this story, we will take you across the decorative capital city of Panjim. Watch these visuals.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And that's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.